my experience as a consultant, people try to make deals orally. If I walk into someone else's boardroom and if pens and paper are laid out on the tables for the negotiation prior to the start of the negotiation, so if there's pens and paper laid out, generally in my experience, you can believe what people say, you can trust what people say, you can trust people are going to do what they say they're going to do. If they've got a culture of writing things down. But if, on the other hand, you walk into their boardroom and the boardroom table is free of all ways of taking notes, then I wouldn't believe a word they say. If they don't have a habit of writing things down, okay, same when you're negotiating with people, if you try to be the one who's taking the notes, because at the end of the negotiation, you've got to think, think the thing right the way through. Think with the end in mind, as Stephen Covey says. At the end of a meeting or a negotiation, the last thing you're going to do is around here, you're going to agree what we agree. Okay, so the negotiation is over. Let's agree what we've agreed. Let's agree what we've agreed. That's going to be quite deep in the process of change. And what they're going to do is they're going to look at whoever's been taking the notes. I see it with students all the time. Groups of students go off to do projects and things. I learn the names of the students who are in the group, might be the quiet girl in the group, taking all the notes for everybody. Because at the end of the meeting, everyone looks at her and says, okay, so what have we got? And she can say, you said that, you said that, you said that. And this is what we all agreed. And, and that was at 3:20. And everybody says, fine. And she can actually interpret that information. So the writing down, people who write things down, people write things down for detail. We use written form of communication for detail, accuracy, and to keep a record. And those are the kind of people I believe, and those are the kind of people I trust, people who write stuff down. But if they don't do that, if they don't write stuff down, don't believe a word they say, and you then say, is it okay if I keep notes for us all? And you keep the notes. Because when you get round to this stage, the final attack stage, then that will give you a lot of power. Okay? Because you're the one with got all the details written out. The first one to speak loses. Strange rule, right? The first one to speak loses. He meant hello. They meant hello. Okay? This is not widely known either. Okay? But essentially, you walk into that situation, you walk into the negotiation, you keep that shut. You've got two of these, and you've got one of them. You keep that shut. You walk in, and you and your team, you walk in a very disciplined way. And I'm talking about 1 second, 2 seconds of silence before they say, hello. And then it's hello. Okay? Then it's hello. Remember I tell you, negotiation is a matter of spirit. Okay? It's a thing about spirit. And just try it next time you've got a job interview. Okay? Keep your mouth shut. Let them say the first hello. And then with the rest of the team, you look at each other like that. Once they've said hello and you've done all the pleasantries, everybody first strike to us. Okay? Essentially, as a negotiator, you've got two weapons. And you should be very careful about them. The first one you've got is silence. I'll talk about the second one in a bit. You perturb like this. You get the point? If you want to get everybody's head up in the room, if you're giving a presentation, don't shout. Do what I just did. Okay? Silence.